everybody! This is the MJ4106, and I'm finally back with another Sony franchise since I haven't played a lot of those lately, except for freaking Metal Gear Solid, technically. At least we're going by Metal Gear Solid 4's logic, but yeah! For any of you that may or may not remember, I did Crash Bandicoot and the Spyro Dragon series for big old PlayStation a long time ago. So, I may as well go back to another Naughty Dog franchise. One of the ones that made it big during the PS2 era. What the hell, man? Oh, right, I don't need to do voice acting for this one. I forgot. It's got plenty of it. Welcome to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, the first game of the Jak and Daxter series. One that people have kind of wished would be able to come back, but well, I don't really know what to expect from Sony these days, since they seem to not care about platformers anymore. But yep, this is basically Naughty Dog's follow-up to after Crash Bandicoot to doing a new franchise. Go with the buddy duo combo for platformers that seem to be popularized by Banjo-Kazooie above other things. But yeah, I know this series has been a big one, and honestly, this is my first time playing the very first game of the series. Well, I would call it blind. I technically have watched my friend play the entire game, so calling it blind would definitely be a lie. That being said, I've never actually played this game. If anything, I've only played the second game, and I got like, I want to say like maybe a quarter of the way through before I stopped. Then my PS3 stopped working. Oh, no, it was PS2. I did have the PS2 version, but I was never interested in it back then. But, you know, I've grown appreciation for a lot of Sony's franchises, especially during the PS2 era. This is definitely Sony at their peak, and Naughty Dog, well, they're starting to expand into being more than what we knew them from back to the PS1 era for just Crash Bandicoot. But yep, this game is definitely a fun one. You know, it's a fun, simple platformer, so should I I probably shouldn't upgrade any of those. Probably fine as they are. But yep, we're going to Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, because I want to go to more of Sony's old school franchise and prove why they were such a great, you know, gaming juggernaut back in the early 2000s before the PS4 era fucking generalized them to being what they are now. But hey, if you hate my opinion, that's perfectly fine. Don't you worry about it. You guys can be mad at me all you want. I get it. Because, you know, I've never been too big on a lot of modern Sony stuff, but, you know, like I said, I appreciate a lot of their old school stuff, even if I haven't played that much of it myself. So, you know, game whenever you want, but as long as we were having fun, who cares? Anyway.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
Fuck you, sir. We're just kids.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Who cares? It's fun. It's always fun to go against his orders and piss him off, you know? Don't you love when he gets really angry at us when we get back? Bro, it's not helpful if you can't sneak! Ooh! Who are these weirdos?
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
There's definitely somebody watching us, guys.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps.
You really wanted to come, I know you do. You're the big troublemaker here, not me, asshole.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk.
It's not junk. It's all for us researching how the world was.
What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly.
You should probably go in and find out.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
I don't know.
I think we're in trouble!
I blame you. Somehow I blame you, Daxter. Here, eat Precursor orb, bitch! Oh, shit. I was kidding, you did need to go in there. Oh, fuck. Ah!
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
Bro.
Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Somehow got even more annoying. Yeah, let them all discover us, why don't you? Moron. Now we're really being in
Green
trouble.
Tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go.
Yes?
Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Wow.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while.
The
The
hell?
only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat.
Yeah, good
Isn't
luck,
that right,
bro.
Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From
Yeah,
the
you're a half.
villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Fine. He's really pissed at us. It's your fault, Daxter, you dickhead.
This device is a communicator.
By the way,
With it, my father and I can give you advice
There
at
we are.
any time during your quest.
okay, now I see how to play. Press X to jump, you can do double jump. Right stick moves the camera, although it's a little inverted from what I would have liked.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Find all 4 power cells, gotcha. But yep, I can press circle to attack. I have basically punch maneuvers and a dive bomb maneuver with the square button. Oh, can I invert the way the camera works? Because this is really bugging me, honestly. That needs to be flipped, because that is not helpful for me at all. But yeah. So yeah. All because Daxter's an asshole. Well, actually, no. It was actually kind of Jack's fault Daxter got put into the situation, but, you know, he's the overly cocky troublemaker, and, well, Jack got super curious about learning about the world, and yeah. Oh, you can see I have health units as well. So at least it's not like one and done with getting attacked. Nope. Oh, I can also do a jump attack by pressing square, then pressing X. Neat. It looks like you can also do a little tiny extra mid-air jump. You press the circle button to do that while in mid-air. So,
These floating
yep.
egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
I see. And yep, here's your main collectible of the game. Precursor orbs. Find all of these. You can always go to the pause menu if you need to know how many you need to find. Because you go through the menus here. You see I have to find 50 of this stage. And there are also 4 of those stones. There's also these. These, silo things. Yeah. Gotta find those too. If I can find all those, then, well, basically get everything on the stage. So yeah, it's another big collectathon.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Right. So yep, your main collectibles like the jiggies are those power cells, while these are like the music notes. And we're gonna compare it to Banjo-Kazooie anyway, which, like I said, it's a pretty close comparison to what this kind of game is, in a way. And of course, we get to celebrate our find. Because we only did one small achievement. When the following icon appears, your progress is being saved. While this icon is on screen, please do not turn off the system. Continue? No! Oh, man. There's only okay. I couldn't say anything.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of
Oh,
these
there we
boxes,
go.
you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Yep, you have to ground pound these to break them.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each
That's
area
what it
to look
is.
for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
So yeah, scout flies are another collectible you need to find. I want to say you need a certain number of these in order to, get to later areas of the game. Oh no, finding them all get you another power cell. So there you go, another thing to do. Help find Kira, the girl, her scout flies, and you get another power cell for that.
That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I would expect at this point. But yep.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Oh, isn't that nice? Things get juiced up thanks to the Blue Eco as well. Eco is the power that runs through this world, and I want to use all of it to take all of it to my advantage. It also allows me to magnetize things. Oh, nice. Everything breaks for me. And yes, when you have 50,
Now each Blue Eco cluster
of green
you pick
Eco.
up increases the time you can use its power.
Right. If you collect Blue Eco to change it, keep using its power. You see, I had 50 green Eco I collected. That basically is another extra bit of health if I have 50 of those, so nice to have. So, yep. Collect 50 green Eco and you are even more safe than before. And well, thankfully I gave all these for target practice so I can learn to fight.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Alright, so I have to run over there with Blue Eco. Thankfully, there are some temporary Blue Eco things. There's also these little fountains you can use, basically.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
A vent. Close enough. Fountain, vent. It shoots out like a fountain. It may as well be a fountain, okay? There you go. Yep. You may need your blue eco power to get into certain doors. So, Look for those everywhere. Getting that power and speed boost for the blue one's nice. Open says me. Wow.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Yep. In fact, I can swim too. No, it's the death of falling in the water. It's appreciated. And don't you hate that when you die just from falling in water because you realize out of nowhere your character can't fucking swim? Isn't that always the worst? But yeah. I can kind of dive underwater. I don't think I can swim in there though. But yep. More classic 3D platforming goodness is the name of the game. So you know. Hopefully you know your way around jumping and punching your way through things. I mean,
those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Oh yeah, getting 50 also refills you as well. That's what it is. Basically, getting 50 of those is what actually, you know, heals you. So, yeah, something to keep in mind. You basically have 50 in reserve, so when you take damage, they'll immediately be used up.
Then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Yep. Maybe this tutorial is pretty straightforward. So, you know, as long as you listen and pay attention, you should have an easy time getting through this place. And again, if I had a hard time getting through here, I'd be concerned. Still missing 6 of these frickin' precursor orbs. You're not cool. Stop! Stop flexing! You're not that strong. I would hope you would have known that by now. There we go! It gets us all the way back to the beginning. But I am missing 6 precursor orbs. So yep, I got all the cells, but I am missing 6 more orbs. So I should go look for those. I would imagine. But yep. Basically, you want to find everything in the game to get 100% completion, which, of course, you know me, that's what I'm going for, so. Sorry to make sure I didn't miss anything.
You found all of the power cells on the island. Come back to the warp gate so I can bring you back to the lab. Hurry up!
Yeah, I would go back, except I need the rest of the frickin' orbs! I'm not leaving without the orbs, damn it, I want them all. So, you know, for a game like this, though, you're gonna need to dig deep. I mean, that's how collectathon platformers were, man. They want you to look at every little corner, nook and cranny to find everything. No, it has been a long time since I played a game like this for my channel. You know, I did kind of miss it. It's something about this old school gaming goodness, just exploring the world and use your fun abilities to uncover whatever you could. It was just fun, man. Games like this were just fun. I wonder where those 6 orbs are that I'm missing, though. They could be anywhere. Well, I think it's going to be easy to find them. I don't see any hints for it at all. I'm going to have to, like, jump super high somewhere weird. But yep, just use your checklist to find everything. I think you do unlock a thing for finding all the stuff in the game, so, you know, get hunting. Alright, just making sure it wasn't, like, anything there for that. Oh, I was gonna see if I could jump in that well, in that hole in the ground. Yeah, like I said, I don't know this game very well. I watched it once, but that was a long time ago. So I'm basically remembering everything off the top of my head. And hoping that I can remember well enough to get everything I need to get through this game. But, without having any idea where to go, I'm literally just guessing my way through everything. So I'm going to be exploring beaches and shit, hoping I find things. Well, yeah. God damn, I can't find them anywhere. That's the unfortunate thing of this. There's no indicator or hint or anything for me to find it, so I'm basically running around blind until I can actually see it. And those portals let you get back to the hub world or wherever you're at. Which Because there are multiple hubs, so just be ready for finding your way in and out of stages. It's not always a portal. I think it's only a portal for this stage. I think it actually becomes other routes and areas once you actually get to those. But again, you'll see as we get later in the game. Also watch out for obstacles like these spikes. I imagine running into them hurts, but I do not want to find out. Because the way I always find out ends up being the hard way. Okay, yeah, I can press triangle to go first person as well. So I can always use that to look around if I need to. Ugh, that would have been helpful for me to know earlier, but there we go. Ah, there we go, down there. Aha! Another beach I missed. Alright, yep, it's probably all down here. That explains a lot of things. Yep, there we go. They will let you know when you found everything, so there's that. That is nice. Ah, man. I didn't even think about being able to go down here. But yep, just keep your eyes open. Thank God. Alright, I was getting worried I was going to have time warp because I couldn't find where everything was. Well, may as well run back fast. Make it fun. And yep, again, at the bottom left corner, you can see your eco meter power thing there, so you know how long you've got your blue eco on for extra speed. And you can break things more easily, just being close to it. So, yep, make use of it. Alright, and with that... Oh, you actually select your warp points for these, too. Oh, right, we'll be unlocking those later. Well, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. He's going to yell at me again. We did fuck up. Jeez. Alright, dude. It's not my fault.
Boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now,
Okay.
all of you, get out of here!
Man, I was just trying to help. God, alright, I'll leave. Fuck you. Oh, well, I could beat him up, but nope. Well, either way, now we can finally explore the world.
Some brave adventurers you two are. Back already and without clearing my block eco-harvesters. They're on the far side of the beach, boys. Now, get moving!
Alright, I just want a clarification. I didn't know where it was going. Jeez. Trying to think, there's stuff with the hubs, too. Yep, there's also stuff to find in the hubs, so, you know. Be sure to be on the lookout for those, too. As I would imagine I should do. Yeah, you can see you've got a completion percentage as well, so... You know. You can always keep track of your progress with everything. Now, how about somebody actually helps me so I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing?
Hey, baby.
Kira?
What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
She's not a furry, at least. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Alright. Thanks for the advice. And be sure to talk to people so you can figure out some extra places to go to and things to do. I mean, that should be obvious. And then again, Sandover Village is, well, a nice quiet place to be where I hopefully won't get my ass kicked by the citizens. Are we really that big troublemakers? Everybody else in this place is going to kick my ass? Am I that deep up Shit's Creek? Everybody would hate me like that? I highly doubt everybody would hate me like that. And that way, they'll always let you know when you're going to a new area. But I always find it fun to run around like a jackass. It's always more fun that way.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
That is useful to know. All red boxes have scout flies, so very helpful to know.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As
Yeah.
a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Huh. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Maybe. Hey, he wants us to do it. He may as well. Like, what's the problem? Not like you can turn into something even worse than what you are now. I know I don't like the Green Sage, but trust me, you'd be better off looking like him than looking the way you do now. Yeah, I just hate there are no subtitles for this game. It is kind of annoying.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Yep. Just like you said, get a lot of power cell, get a lot of friggin' Precursor orbs, you get power cells from other people. This is more a thing of the hub world, so, you know, be sure to be on the lookout for those so you can help it. Give me more scout flies, please.
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh,
We have bills here?
You're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 Precursor orbs.
90 for you, too? What's this 90 being the magic number for you people? So you're the mayor, you got 2 of those friggin' power cells for me, though. I mean, I guess I should be grateful since you're willing to... Well, you're saying you'll help, so... Yeah, I guess I should be happy. Oh, I'll let you know what levels you should go to as well. As well as giving you the idea for how many tasks you have to do to get objects in a level. Also nice to know. So yep, if you uncover a task for a power cell, at least it'll be listed there, so you should have an easy time hopefully remembering it. That is definitely appreciated. Anyone else I have to talk to before I end this episode so I can get my journey started? Like you weird stalker.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
Ugh.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainfree. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Why does every single person in this village just randomly have a power cell? Nah, I shouldn't worry about it. I should not let these people be my problem.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that
What?
zappy blue eco stuff.
Oh, yeah. Right, you can power some things on to get powers, to get some precursor orbs as well. Why do you keep wanting to call everything power cells? God damn it. There we go. Hit the fucking livestock. It's also a great way to go. Alright, didn't I say I was going to end this episode? I probably should. But yep, this game's got plenty of things for you to do. All the NPCs in the hub will give you power cells for basically accomplishing other tasks in the other levels, so... You know, it's definitely worth your time to do what you can to, well, find everything. Then you can get everything. You know how these collectathons are, get everything. It's that simple. But yep, I know this game was definitely a highlight for the PS2 era, and well, from my understanding, this first game is the simplest of them. It's basically a simple platformer collectathon. It's not nearly as crazy as the rest of the games get. I know Jak 2 gets definitely heavy on the action, but at the very least, this game should be nice and simple for us. I probably need a simple ride after all the games I've been going through lately, so I'll take it. I will take it at this point. Alright, well that'll end this episode here. So welcome once again everybody to Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, the first game of the series, which, well yeah, our friend Daxter got thrown into a pool of dark eco and now he's a weasel of some kind. Sucks to be him. But, well, yeah, screw him. He's kind of a dick. You'll get used to it though, he's always like this. So come back next time. I guess we'll try to just help out everybody as we try to find a way to turn Daxter back. That's basically this whole series is about trying to turn him back to normal. His normal, annoying self. Because, yeah.
Anyone?
And there's one thing.
Come in.
Bro, can you stop coughing in there? Alright, fine, I'll end it. We're gonna try to help Daxter. He's like this the whole series, so get used to it. He's also annoying as fuck. See you guys next time we go exploring more town, probably go to Sentinel Beach or something. I need to find all these orbs. I want to obtain ultimate power to find the answers to this world. Daxter can kind of wait. Screw him.